Hi Gemini, welcome to your 20th to the 27th of November 2023. So if you want to book in a personal, I am now doing face-to-faces on a regular basis. You can also do a call if you prefer that. There is tarot coaching, there is 2024, there is specific questions. Check everything out in the iDot or below. Like the video and comment. If you want the 2024 general, it is linked at the end of the video. Okay, so it's a very interesting video. It's a very interesting week for you. This is an interesting video. So what I'm getting is that there is a big opportunity not to be missed this week. You've got to be careful with past prejudgments because Geminis have been through a lot of betrayal. They've lost a lot, but you've got to be careful with judging the present and the future based off the past. The divine is presenting something to use this week and you do not want to miss it. This could be a real opportunity for a serious relationship. This can be the opportunity for big clientele, big money. If you doubt yourself, you're going to run away from this opportunity. You're going to sabotage yourself. Some of you are very angry. And what you're angry about is what people are paying you, a job you're in. Some of you are struggling financially. You're at the end of your rope. But the divine is saying that it's all been done to teach you your value. In other words, these people who've disrespected you, but your own devaluing of yourself, what you've allowed people to pay you, the job you've allowed yourself to go to, the treatment you've allowed yourself to receive. Some of your money's been running you in circles, but a lot of it is to do with you blocking your own money. You're blocking your own way. You're devaluing yourself. So the world is stepping in and giving you the value you think you deserve. So Geminis are very triggered by a job, by money, by bills, that type of stuff. Some of you could want a relationship from someone, but I feel like some of you are not looking at the way you're acting. So I feel like you're judging this person quite harshly, but you're not looking at your own wounds and you're not looking at how you're communicating with this person and how you're also causing damage with the person you're dealing with. Geminis are not perfect. We've talked about this. So it's all about cleaning up. I feel like you need to think fast on your feet. But some of you need to be careful because someone offers you something this week and you react instead of thinking it through. So if someone is going to offer you an opportunity, there's almost a person who's going to cross your path, and this person is being sent by the divine. So the divine is working through this individual to give you an opportunity that is going to change your life. Now, I know you've been wounded. I know some of you are at the end of your rope in so many different ways. I know some of you are doubting love, you're doubting yourself, you're doubting your ability to get to the life that you want. But Gemini, it is changing. The tide is changing for you. I know it's hard, okay? I noticed it the other day. I went on a live and I was kind of triggered and I was reactive. Just watch that because we need to be careful how our wounds and our triggers are affecting other people. Because we don't like it when people do it to us, right? But some of you, I'm telling you, this being at the end of your rope is actually going to lead to a big life change in the months to come, especially between now and Aries. So between now and April 2024, this disrespect has been beneficial. These betrayals have been beneficial, okay? But you need to clean up, especially the Gemini woman. So you're coming up as a Queen of Swords reverse. So what this can be is some of you are just tired of being tired. I know I am. So you're just tired of like life always being stressful, always being triggered, always given too much. But it's a change of behaviour that needs to take place within you. Yes, people have devalued you. Yes, people have betrayed you. Yes, you've been through hard trials. But it's all about lessons become blessings now down the road. But you are about to meet. It is going to take courage. It is going to take a change of mindset. You are about to meet a person who's going to put you on in some way. They're going to get you connected. They're going to give you a piece in the puzzle that's going to lead to this big life change, okay? So some of you, this is stagnancy. It's the same old shit, different week, same old shit, different year. And some of you are just tired. Some of you, your money's not growing. You're not growing. You're feeling triggered, okay? So you need to take a different approach this week, okay? The moon card reverse, there's nothing to fear. The moon card upright is someone who's tapping into fear. They're tapping into uncertainty, insecurity. They're worried about who's going to fuck them and what's going on in the shadows. There's already those people. Okay, we know that, right? But we've learned to deal with them, right? Miserable people and salty people are going to focus on being miserable and salty. Misery loves company. Okay, Geminis, you need to level up. Focus on you. Focus on what you're doing. Okay, I think Geminis have had a lot of haters, even close to you. You've had a lot of people who want to see you lose, even close to you, and that's been quite hard to take. But the people who are moving in now, it's like your soul tribe. It's God is sending your soul tribe. He's sending you people, right? And these people are coming in with resources. They're coming in with opportunity. They want you to take the bag. They want you to stand up. They want you to stand out. Some of you are going to healers, teachers, therapy, whatever you need to do. It's time to do the work. The Ace of Pentacles. So leaving the past behind, the Six of Cups reversed, okay, that's what this is about. It is time to leave the past behind, learn from the past, but be present. That's what you really need to do this week. Try to be in presence, because by being in presence, you're not going to be altering your thinking. So in other words, it's when you meet a person, but that person kind of reminds you of a past person, or you start hating that person. Try to be present. Let people show you, be open, be mindful, be present. A lot of Geminis have been living in the past. They've been living through outdated belief systems, wounds, etc. It's all about being present now, and you have to be present this week because you're going to miss this opportunity if you're not present. It's time to step into stability. It's time to step into confidence. It's time to know that the divine is sending the right teachers, the right tribe, the right soul friends. And he's doing this because he wants you to basically get present, focus on your present, focus on your future, but not too much. I feel like the 20th to the 27th is more about, don't worry about the past, don't worry about the future. Just this week, just 1 week, just put your focus on this week. How much money can you bring in this week? Who can you network with this week? Who can you collaborate with this week? Try to be present. Take one step at a time. I think some of yous, you're on a roll, but you're also overwhelming yourself and you're also overworking yourself. So especially for the Gemini woman, because you came up as the Queen of Swords reversed, you're triggering yourself, reading into everything. You're triggering yourself, trying to do too much. It is generally a day by day, step by step. Don't overthink, step by step, okay? Knight of Wands. So some of you need to break with a connection. You're looking for stability and you're looking for security. You're not looking for fuckboys. You're not looking for messy people. You're not looking for people who are like, I'll buy a reading next 50 years from now. Okay, sound, whatever. You're looking for people who are serious, right? They're really going to invest. They're deadly serious. They put the money where the mouth is. They lead with the feet, not with the mouth. And this is also the same for you. It's time to lead with your feet, not with your mouth. Anyone can say they can do this, this, and this. It is what you do now that counts, not what you say. Okay? So I'm going to look at the good stuff because I do think there's real good stuff coming for you. Okay? The Ace of Pentacles reversed is you are fucking done. You are done with people who are creating instability in your life. You are done with people who are devaluing you. I feel like Geminis have really woke up to what matters to them. Some of yours money doesn't even matter. You know, some of you just don't care about this now. You might have enough to live. You're really finding what matters to you. But I'm telling you, for the Geminis who've been out here with people pissing on them, people giving them the bare minimum, going to dead-end jobs, like, you're like, bitch, please. You know, like you know who you are now. You know what you can do. And you've been highly tested, but it's all blessings for the future that's coming. And also just constantly worrying about money, constantly feeling unstable, constantly being triggered by what this person's going to do next or that person's going to do next. You're just done with it. You're just done with it. You're done with people. You're done with talkers. Like, you're just done with it, right? And this is good because Gemini really wants to move into stability and security, and they want to be around people who are good for the mental, people who are good for the balance. Like, they're just done with the bullshit. You're just done. You know, but you've also got to be done with your own bullshit. You've got to acknowledge where these people did what they did because you allowed the door to stay open long enough for them to do what they did. You have to acknowledge that, right? Because there's always two sides to every coin. So this is a week where actually your triggers are beneficial. The things that are triggering you are also your greatest motivators. Your haters are your greatest motivators. The people who doubt you are your greatest motivators. But try to make the battle about yourself. But I do think some of you need to slow yourself down. You need to take one step at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't try to do too much. Start getting a plan. Start getting consistency. That's a big one for Geminis, because Geminis are very flappy people. We're not earth signs. We struggle with stability, security, doing things one step at a time. And it's just the way our minds work. It's the way our bodies work, right? We're very fast in our mind. We're very fast in our vessel. But Geminis need to calm down. The calmer you can be this week, the more you're going to see bigger opportunities, better quality people. The more you stop asking for crumbs, the more naturally people are going to step in and be there supporting you and helping you to move forward. Less is more. Okay, it's better to have less people who really support you than to have more who don't. So there's a lot of good coming for you. There is also a relationship. So let me see what this is about. Tell me about this relationship that's coming in for Gemini. Okay, so we do have the Eight of Wands. Some of you, it is a past person. That's what I'm going to say. I feel like this is a missed opportunity. This is a person that you already know. The Eight of Wands is someone you stopped talking to, or they stopped talking to you. Or it was something in the past that never went anywhere, but the attraction was always there. Nothing bad happened with this person. This person wasn't toxic. Some of yours, it was a connection where you wasn't in the best place. This person wasn't in the best place. But I feel like there's something coming there. Okay? The Nine of Swords. So I feel like this is a person who's got a lot of guilt. This is a person who's got a lot of regrets over you. Okay, for the Gemini man, you could have a lot of guilt and a lot of regret over losing someone. But I feel like this is a person who wants to talk to you. This is a person who wants to redeem the connection. They kind of realise what they've lost, okay? But still, this person is going to reach out to you. So you got the Page of Wands. This person is going to move mountains to reach out to you. And that's what Geminis want now. We're not interested. If you want me, you're going to fucking work for me, okay? I ain't no basic ass bitch, and if you want a basic ass bitch, drop down your levels. Okay? I'm not out here playing. I know who the fuck I am, I know what I'm worth, and either do the work or piss off. Dicks everywhere. Good looking men are everywhere. Give me something else. Oh, and make sure you give me big dick and good looks as well. I said what I said. Okay, but seriously though, I'm just saying, like, Gemini women now, like, we're looking for a ride or die. Same as the Gemini man. For some of you, maybe not, but the Gemini woman is looking for a ride or die. We do not have time for petty ass fuckboys, men who are in low timeline, men who can't level up, men who can't act like men. I ain't your mama. Okay? Seriously, Geminis have got a lot to do. And the Gemini men too. I've been coaching them. You know, some Gemini men now are just totally in that kind of, you're ready for a different stage, a different level of you. And so some of you are going to choose to stay single. You're simply not interested in love. You're going to choose to stay single. But some of you are like, no, I know that if I can find the right person, I'm going to be much more regulated. I'm going to be much more happy. You're really finding out what matters to you. And it doesn't matter if the world attacks you and says, why are you wearing that colour? Why are you doing this? Why are you focused on my business? Karen? Do you, Karen? Okay, and Dave too. Move, you know. Go live your boring ass mediocre life. Move. You know, now that's another thing you just need to prepare yourself for. When you step into the limelight, when you step out in some capacity, there's always going to be those people who are living through you, judging you, watching you, talking shit. That's just part of the package. That's part of the deal. So I think Geminis need to just accept it. You've kind of set yourself crazy focusing on these people. They're always going to be there. They're not going away. Use them as fuel. Look at what you end up looking like when you end up living through other people. It's motivation. It's inspirational. Okay, but on a serious note, I feel like Geminis want to stand out in some way, and it is going to come with judgment. It is going to come with attacks. It is going to come with people who think they've got the right. Leave them to do what they need to do. They're not going to get nothing good from doing that. So there could also be a relationship that is highly judged. So this can be two people who are from different cultures. The value system is different, and so it might take a bit of time for the family, the culture to accept these differences, okay? But they will be accepted because it's a soul union. But it might take some time for people to come around to the differences. But because you know what you're fighting for is real, you're going to stay the course, you're going to fight for it, this person's going to fight for it, and that's why it's going to work out. So Geminis need to really be connected to themselves this week. Start with all the madness, Gemini. I know there's demonic attacks out here. I know there's low-level people. I know there's people you want to call out, but they're not worth it. They want you focused on them, because while you're focused on them, you're not focused on you looking good, you're not focused on your fitness, you're not focused on your money, you're not focused on the goals that matter. These people are fucking miserable. Look at them. They're teaching you what you become like when you live through other people. But Geminis, I do think you do it too. So you need to be like, okay, who am I giving focus to? That doesn't matter to me. You need to put the focus onto yourself, your dreams, what you build, and make no excuses, okay? So what does the divine want to tell Geminis this week, please? No head games. No head games. Five of Swords is someone who's in these tit-for-tat battles. They're in this pettiness. They're in competition. They're playing all kinds of mind games. No head games. And the same with yourself. A Five of Swords person is someone who sabotages themselves. They cut themselves down. They're like ruthless with themselves. This can be like nasty thoughts about yourself, like devaluing yourself, not feeling you're good enough. None of that this week. You're good enough, Gemini. And the right people will see that. Some of you have got emotional wounds. This can be what they call depression. But depression is suppression. So depression is where we're living in a life that is not akin to our soul. It's not good for us. This is where we go to a job or we're in a relationship that's not feeding our core needs. That's what depression is. If someone gave you £1 million tomorrow, you wouldn't be depressed. Yeah, that depression be gone pretty fast. Okay, so trust me now. A lot. I'm not saying everything is about money. It could be someone gave you an amazing lover after you've been single, after you've been hurt. Depression is where you're living in a life that your soul does not recognize. Your soul is rejecting the reality that you're trapped in. Okay, so I feel like some of you as well have got like these kind of people around you. So these are people who are fake. They wear like a mask and it's thick as fuck, and you might pick up their energy. I do think for some Geminis, be careful of the clients you're working with. Be careful of the people you're engaging with. It's okay to help people, but you become what you're around. So if you're around people who are always negative, brooding, feeling sorry for themselves, that's going to affect you. And also, Geminis are moving into a very positive energy, and it's also the Sag energy that's coming up, because Sagittarius energy is coming up. And the Page of Wands is with the change of season, with the change of sign, you're going to see a lot more good energy. And I was coaching a Gemini this week, and he's a man, and I could see the Gemini in him. I could see the excitement, Geminis are coming back. We're making a comeback. Okay, like we're just done being all negative and broody and feeling sorry for ourselves and going on about who did what. We're done feeding this fucking matrix and the dickheads in it. They're done anyway. What's there to even say? Go bore someone else. Right, now the noise is still going to be there. The dickheads are still going to be there. They're still going to be playing games, but you are going to be getting focused on what matters to you. That's all you care about now. Your health, your happiness, your money, your bag, the people who matter to you. That's what Geminis need to do this week. The lovers. Okay, so I did say at the beginning of the reading there is going to be love that is coming in, and you've got the lovers with the Page of Wands. Someone is trying to get your attention, but for the Gemini woman, you need to be careful with fear. So this woman is looking at Archangel Oriel. She's looking at the angels. She's kind of going to tarot readers. She's second guessing herself. She's overthinking. And the message here is you don't need to do that. Now, for those Geminis, with the Six of Cups reverse being the energy you're carrying, for those Geminis who are dealing with a masculine who's poisonous and toxic, you already know what you need to do. We talked about this last week, which is cleaning up. You have to reject this divine counterpart, because some of us are dealing with a twin flame. You are dealing with the soulmate, but this person's not ready for you. Like, this person is not ready to elevate. They're not ready to get on your level, so they have to go. Anything that's not good, anything that's not building us, anything that's dragging us down, Gemini, it's got to go. Okay, sometimes you do meet a soulmate, sometimes you do meet a twin flame, but they're just not ready in this lifetime. And the best thing you can do for you, and the best thing you can do for them, is let them go. Some of you met a true divine counterpart in the past, and this was the person who wasn't ready at the time, but they're coming back in. So this is someone who's going to contact you unexpectedly between now and the end of the year. So I don't think it's just going to be this week. It's going to be between now and the end of the year. This person is going to reach out. Because this person's brooding for you. They're missing you. They know that what's the point without this person? What's the point without Gemini? So they're coming, right? But I do think for some Geminis as well, you're going to have to get honest with yourself, and getting honest with yourself is being honest about who's not ready. Okay, this could be that you're a healer or a teacher and you're trying to wake up people who are not ready. Let them go. They'll only turn on you anyway. That's what people like that do. They'll only turn on you anyway. Let them go. Don't help anyone who's not ready. Don't aid people. Don't carry people. That's why you got into the situation you're in. Okay? Some of you are letting a counterpart go because this person is not good, they're not ready to elevate, they're not ready to step up, and it's the best thing for you, so you can heal before the end of the year and you can bring something better in 2024. Some of you are going to meet someone brand new as well. Okay, for the Gemini woman, I think you're burned out, so the 9 of Wands can be burnout. I think some of you are mentally burnt out, some of you are emotionally burnt out, some of you are physically burnt out, and some of you it's to do with a masculine. So for some of you Gemini women, you're holding on to a masculine. This masculine is stubborn, rigid. This person is draining you. Because obviously this is a general read for Gemini, so again, you need to watch your moon sign, you need to watch your ascendant sign, you can book your own personal for me to look at your situation. But for the Geminis who are just done, you're just done. You know, you're just tired of being drained all the time, you're tired of being paranoid all the time, you're tired of second guessing yourself, you're tired of being, worrying about money, you're tired of this motherfucker who you've constantly got to read into their behaviour. You're just done with all that. The biggest message for the Geminis who are in the power is that you want people around you who you don't even have to question. That's where you're at. You're like, this is my person. Like, this person wants me to grow. This person wants me to win. When it comes to a man or a woman, if you're looking for love, it's like, I just want that person to be my person. No community dick. No walking out of a room wondering what they're up to when I walk out the room. No second guessing that when there's problems they're going to bounce. None of that. Okay, you want real now, you want solid now. And I think the reason for this is because you've been through so much messy within yourself, so much messy within your world, that it's like, nah, I just want solid. So the Divine with the Ace of Pentacles upright is offering you the opportunity to move into stability, financially, security. The Emperor can be someone, this could be the Gemini man becoming an Emperor. So this could be a personal trainer, this could be someone who builds their own company. This is someone who starts moving into real solid financial stability. This is someone who other people go to lean on, to talk to be guided by. So this can be, the Emperor is someone who gains a lot of respect because he's a man of his word. He's a man of action. He's a man you can count on when it comes down to the wire. And I feel like that's the message for Gemini. You want people now, ride or die. Okay, some of you might choose to just be alone, right? So some of you, you're working on yourself. It's not about connecting with anybody else. You don't want to be connected to anybody else. For the Gemini man, it looks amazing for business opportunities, especially if you are physique or fitness, because the Emperor can be someone who's in martial arts, fitness, all of this. This can be someone who's starting a gym program, wants to get fit, wants to get healthy, all of that. Because remember what the Ace of Pentacles is. The Ace of Pentacles is all about rooting ourselves in the earth. Feeling grounded, feeling stable, feeling secure. The world can be falling apart, but you feel grounded, you feel rooted, you feel stable. So some of you are doing that for yourself. You've got no interest in love right now. But some of you, there's a masculine who's deadly serious about the Gemini woman. And you won't have to pursue this masculine. You won't have to overthink this masculine. He makes the moves on you. His intentions are clear. He's solid. He knows what he wants. Okay? So the final outcome is the Ten of Cups. But for those Gemini women who are dealing with a masculine who's moody, who's got you doing all the work, you need to let this masculine go. Oh God, look at this. For the Gemini man, you could have a future with an earth sign woman or a water sign woman. So there could be a Scorpio, there could be a Capricorn, or it could be any of those signs. It could be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, it could be Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius and Aries, I heard as well. Cancer. This is what we're looking for, Gemini. The Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. A solid love, a family for some of you, solid business opportunities, solid contracts, right? Look at this. But for the Geminis who are coming up as the Queen of Swords and reversed, and you're in doubt and you're in fear, you're just blocking your blessings. And that was something I heard at the start of this reading. Do not block your blessings. You need to get present. Fuck the past. Fuck your exes. Fuck the people who doubted you. Fuck the betrayals. It's your time. But if you are out here in the Queen of Swords reverse, doubting yourself, second guessing yourself, people are offering you things and you're pushing them away, nothing's coming. Okay? If people come offering donations, support, contacts, and yes, thank you. Say thank you. That's it. Right? The divine is sending people, they're sending high fish, they're sending high clientele. When these people come in this week, just be like, thank you. Yes, thank you. I accept. You know, if someone wants to take you on a date or someone's trying to get your attention, because that's what I'm getting this week. So another message I'm getting for the Gemini woman is, some of you are dealing with a man who keeps trying to get your attention, but he doesn't know whether to approach it. He doesn't want to scare you. So it's not that he doesn't want to come over to you, it's that he doesn't want to scare you. And I think it's because this man has been around you. This man's known you for a while. And he knows you've been through betrayal, he knows you've been through rejection, he knows you've been through a painful relationship. So this is a man who, it's not that he doesn't want to say it outright, he's just trying to be careful because he doesn't want to scare you. You know, he knows what you've been through, so he's trying to be cautious. He wants to approach you, but he wants to do it cautiously, right? But yeah, Gemini, it's all there. I mean, you've got the Lovers. This is someone who acts childish, catty. This could be someone who's not communicating. I feel like for some of you, this is about the long-term goal as well, with the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you, it's not about this week. You've got to do the inner childhood healing. You've got to basically work on your paranoia, work on your fears. So some of you, this is your long-term goal for 2024. To build your coin, to build your stability, to find a solid love. Maybe even have a family. You know, some Geminis are thinking on that level. It's like, you know, I'm done being alone. Like, I want to build a life with someone. I want to build a business. I want to build an empire. Some of you might just want to build an empire. You might not be focused on anything else. That's fine. Some of you want to build a solid relationship. There's kids coming up here. So this could be the person you meet this week or the person you meet soon. You could end up having children with this person. Okay, some of you, if you've got a child, you might have another child, right? Like, this is serious, right? The cards are bringing it all up. But yeah, the Nine of Wands is a person who's paranoid, they're fearful, they've got a lot of unconscious stuff going on. Some of you need to heal your inner child. Check out the readings on the website. Come talk to me face to face. I'm very good at what I do. Some of you need to get a plan for your business. Some of you need to get a plan for your love life. This is the divine masculine, so the Emperor is the divine masculine. This is, some of you have chose bad choices because of your father, because of your upbringing. Because if I see this in a reading, it often means basically we were wounded as a child, and that's what's led to our choices in love. So some of you, what you need to work intensely on this week is the root and the womb. So even I've been noticing it, the womb holds a lot of trauma for the divine feminine. So if you sit and you listen to your womb, your stomach area, your lower region, you'll get to see if there's a lot of trauma. And with the Scorpio energy, I think what's going on within us is more heightened. We can sense it a lot more. Okay? There is demonic forces, Gemini, but they're always going to be around you. They're always going to be trying to block you. You know, this is just something that as the collective human species we have to deal with now. There is so much infiltration, so many people working in a dark manner. But the more you raise your frequency, that's why you need to get out of paranoia, you need to get out of fear, you need to raise your frequency. You need to get around people who just want to make you happy. These people are supportive, these people are serious, these people are good for you. Geminis have been around a lot of dark energy, you've been around a lot of traumatic people. I think you've been around a lot of people who are traumatized, basically, or a lot of people who are lost. Or a lot of people who've trapped themselves for different reasons in things that are not good for them. And because you've been around those people, it's actually affected you. You're moving into a very, very positive energy. You're moving into a very, very stable time in your life. Things are changing. because Geminis went through a very hard transition. The Libra eclipse closed out hard cycles for a lot of Geminis, because an eclipse is about the eradication of something, it's eclipsing something out of our life. And with the Libra, it's about the correction of the scales, it's about karma that's cleared, it's about patterns that we've learned, and now we're moving to the next stage. Okay, so you need to look after your health, right? There's just a lot going on. But I feel like for Geminis, it's time to get out the old energy. It's time to eradicate people who you just do not trust, who you'd have to second guess. Eradicate them, Gemini. Don't give a fuck. Do not fuck with people who you know are clearly fake. And we don't care. We'll tell you to your face. We don't care. And our enemies, we're going to deal with them accordingly. You're not taking what's mine. You need to show up, Gemini, because that's what the devil is trying to do. He's trying to make you doubt yourself. He's trying to make you live through the old self. He's trying to make you live through your childhood wounds. Go after what is rightfully yours, because if you do, the divine has got your back. The divine is also saying for some of you need to go into the earth. This is what I'm getting here. So this is eating foods out of the ground, right? Eating less processed foods. Drinking less stimulants, less alcohol. This is all about cleansing, purifying, really getting serious about your vessel being anchored in stability. Because what is within will become without. So the more stable we are within, the more our outer world is going to be stable, and that's what I'm getting. The more secure you are in yourself, the more confident you are in yourself, the world can say what it wants, it can do what it wants, it won't matter. Okay? So, but I'm telling you, Gemini, some of you are fucking yourself. This has got nothing to do with other people, the matrix. This is you fucking yourself. People are coming in with opportunities. People are coming in with ideas. Love is around you, and because of your inner childhood wounds, 9 of Wands, Page of Swords, you're pushing it away. This is someone who's living out in a prison of the mind. They're living out through anxiety. And some of you, it's your choices. We've talked about this. Like, some of you actively know that you're making choices every day that are not good for your brain. They're not good for your body. Some of you know you're dealing with a masculine who's pouty and self-absorbed and only cares about himself. Some of you know there's bitches in your life you can't trust for dust. Oh, is it raining? Where are they? Exactly. They'll be back when it's shining though. So Gemini, you know where it's at. Okay, let's finish with some energy. Open the door to new opportunities. This is a time to have an open mind. Open the door to multiple opportunities. Okay, some of your multiple opportunities are going to be built from the opportunity that's being presented this week. You have been in a period of stagnation. Your life has been on a downward spiral for a while for some of you. Your life has been on a downward spiral for a while, and I think it's new energy. The 8 of Wands is someone who's kind of in a low vibe, they're in a low energy, they're kind of depleted, things aren't moving forward, things aren't expanding. But what I'm getting now is that it's changing for you. But you need to help yourself. And some of you definitely need to think about the environment you're going to, the people you're fucking with. That creates everything. Your friends, the person you're sleeping with, everything creates you. So Geminis are thinking on a different level. Okay, where focus goes, energy flows. I've said this many times before. The people you fuck with, right? If these people are low vibe,